Welcome back to Metals, Money, and Markets. We are March 2nd, 2018 for MiningClips.com. I'm Rob Goodman, and with me as always, Mickey Fulp, the Mercenary Geologist, will break down the information. Okay, Mickey, Trump said tariff. All the markets got a little spooked. Metals were off. Let's go ahead and break it down.
Yes, Rob, it was a week of Trump tweets and threats, which treats us to another week of turmoil. That's volatility. We love volatility. Precious metals, for the most part, were down because of this supposed trade war that we're going to wage. We had gold at 1322, down 0.5%. Silver still lagging behind, but it was flat at 1650. The metals that really got hurt were platinum and palladium, i.e. industrial metals, which are used in trucks and autos. So 963 on platinum, down 3%, 984 on palladium, down almost 5%. All the industrial metals got hit by this, most of them down 5% on the week, or from their weekly highs, let's say. Copper went as high as 323 over the week, closed at 311 for a 2.5% loss. That said, the forward curve remains strong, although it's flat over the first month. There was some news from the copper business this week. Chile, the president of Chile, is talking about breaking up Codelco, which is a state-owned company for the most part. The socialist unions are fearful of this. Note that there are 32 union contracts due in 2018. Not a good week for the copper market.
And finishing up with these equities markets here, where, like I said, as soon as the word tariff came out, trade war on, markets got spooked, a lot of volatility here.
Yep. So the supposed tariffs are going to be on steel and aluminum, which effectively affects the auto industry. So we've got WTI on this news down 61.41 for a 3.5% loss. Inventories have been up 12 million barrels over the last 6 weeks in the U.S. That weighed on it. Note that OPEC is having a meeting in Houston with shale oil producers to, who knows what they're trying to do. Rigs, U.S. up 3, Canada down 4, and meanwhile uranium was flat.
And heading over to the currency markets here, where we had a relatively flat dollar, euro up a little bit, but the loonie really suffered this week.
Euro was essentially flat too at $1.23 on the week. Meanwhile, the loonie lost big time, down almost 2% at 77.6. A lot of that has to do with this supposed trade war that Trump is going to wage. It's especially bad for Canada. Steel, aluminum, oil industries are all affected because they export to the U.S. probably more than any other country in the world.
And finishing up with that venture, pretty much flat.
The Toronto Venture Exchange has a big case of apathy going on. Volumes are 1/2 off the highs in mid-January. It looks to me like that could possibly be the high for the year. We'll be talking about these sorts of things on Sunday afternoon at the Investors Forum newsletter writers. The title of my talk is What Trumps Dollars and Gold? Be sure to attend.
Okay, Mickey. Appreciate the insight. Have a great week, and we will catch you in Toronto at the PDAC.
See you at PDAC, Rob.